right, hey guys, this week's tip of the week is brought to you by Equine Advantage. Those guys have all my horses looking good. They've got some great lines of feed that I think will make your horses look good. Low starch, senior, you name it. I also use the growth line as well. Click on that link to check out Equine Advantage. They really are doing some amazing things with their feed, and I'm seeing great results. Mariposa's on the growth feed, and she's been on that now for about 6 months and doing really well. But what I want to talk to you guys today is about your mindset on the trail. And you're going, wait, you're a reining horse trainer. You don't know anything about trail. That's horses are horses, and you know, this is no different than teaching a horse to do anything else. But I get a ton of messages, people asking me questions about you know, their horse on the trail, their horse spooks and stuff and whatnot. And I just want to simply talk to you about your mindset. Now, Mariposa here has never been on the trail. If you want to see some of the action that we had along the way, you know, go to mattmillsreining.com and check out those videos. You can go see exactly what happened out there. We had some cool stuff happen that we got her over. But the main thing when you're out on that trail, you know, I think the biggest thing is to be confident. You know, when I'm walking, you know, if I was out here walking with my friends, and again, trail riding is not something I do a ton of all the time, but this is part of my 2-year-old training process, is I bring them out here in the desert and go through things. And I just got to thinking, you know, what's the best way, or what's the mindset you need to have when you're out here? It's a little breezy, there's, you know, I mean, it's wide open out here. There's all kinds of distractions. And I think the big thing, number one, is I want to be the main distraction for my horse. And so I do that by always kind of being ahead of that horse and by reading that horse's mindset, you know, where their head's at. So again, if I'm out here with my friends or even by myself, you know, I'm cruising along, but I'm always kind of scanning. I want to notice the obvious stuff. If I see something that's popping up, I want to know what's coming. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes that horse sees it before we do. But the big thing is, when stuff pops up, don't panic, okay? And then just think about pressure release. If my horse starts to get distracted by something, what I'll do is similar if I get on a fresh horse at home, I'm gonna put that horse to work. Now, Mariposa here, you know, she's had a fair bit of training. She definitely doesn't feel as good as she does as she does in the arena. But I just want to go right into something that she knows. And I kind of, again, I become the distraction more so than that flock of birds or that bike rider or whatever that pops up. And the minute that horse goes to relax and feel like she's back with me again, I just throw those reins and walk off again. Now, this mare is nice and relaxed, but if you had saw the beginning of my ride, you know, she was kind of a little worried about everything. But the big thing is just to stay calm, you know, and stay alert and prepared. You know, I don't want to ride around scared, but I want to ride around just as if I was in the arena at home. And again, if you think your horse is starting to get a little distracted, just give him a little job to do. Sometimes it's as simple as that. I might just walk a little circle here and then send her off. Or if I see her ears perked up, I might pick up and ask her to bridle, or I might stop her, ask her to back up. Now I'm biased, of course. I train reining horses. I think these guys, once we put some time on them, I think they're one of the easiest horses to get to do anything under the sun, across the board, discipline-wise, just because what we teach them in the reining arena is so hard, pressure release-wise. These guys have to really get so in tune with our cues that coming out here and riding on the trail, I feel, if you have the right mindset, is one of the easiest transitions you can make. Now you see she's kind of getting a little ants in her pants here. She doesn't want to stand still. I'm not going to try to make her stand. No different at home. If I was getting ready to start a spin and my horse wants to dance, I'm not going to make this 1,000-pound horse want to stand still, but what I could do is make her want to stand still, and I'll do that by just controlling her movement. She wants to walk a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and walk, but let's go ahead and work a little bit. It's kind of uneven ground here. I'm going to make her bridle up a little. Make her get a little softer here. Then let's ask her to stand again. And you see real quick here, now this mare's like, you know what? Arena, no arena, whatever. I would rather stand here with no pressure at all than when she went to make that move on her own to walk. I didn't tell her that was a bad idea. I just said, okay, if you want to walk, let's go ahead and walk, and we're going to do some other things too. I'm going to give you some homework to work on. And I really believe if you take that mindset, this is really simple. You should be able to take your horse out. If you have the right mindset, you should be able to get him over anything as long as you stay consistent. You've got some patience, and you don't get in a hurry.
Looking to step your game up? Perfect. All you have to do is go to mattmillsreining.com. It's only $24.95 a month, so sign up today, because the key to success is knowing.